Hey guys, this is Sean and welcome back to my channel. A little change in topic today. This is not my usual food video, but if you're looking for that, here's a link to that, go check it out. What I want to showcase today is my new iPhone 12 Pro Max and kind of give off my first impressions. So without any further ado, let's take a look at that. I'm going to start by unboxing the iPhone 12 Pro Max. We're going to discuss what comes inside the box and see their new packaging. I'll also be doing some size comparisons from my previous iPhones, the iPhone 10, iPhone XS Max, iPhone 11 Pro Max, and then finally this new iPhone 12 Pro Max. One thing that's pretty obvious is the box. It's much smaller and much slimmer than in the past. And I know how they did that by removing the charger and the AirPods that they provided in the past. But anyways, let's go ahead and unbox this phone. As you can tell from looking at the box, I've been with the Pacific Blue. I wanted to get this unique color this year because in the past I've had the space gray, white, and all the other colors. And to be honest, this is a really awesome color. Maybe the camera doesn't do it justice, but in person this color is really beautiful. Before we take a look at the phone, first let's check what comes in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and put the phone to the side and look at what comes inside the box. On the top side, you get the tool for opening the SIM door and some instructions. Didn't even really read that. And you also get the Apple stickers. Honestly, I don't know why they give those. Does anybody even use those? I've never used ever in my past. And on the bottom, what they provide is the cable without the charger. What am I supposed to do with this? By the way, I'm not ranting or anything. I'm just trying to be real. I personally don't have any chargers that take that USB-C connector. This is because my last iPhone was iPhone XS Max, which uses USB-A to Lightning connector. But anyways, here's the phone itself. On very first impression, it looks really good. One thing that stands out is the camera module, which is a lot bigger than the previous iPhones, like iPhone 11 Pro. And on the front you have this white sticker which you can remove, and now you can clearly see the front of the phone. On the first glance the screen looks a lot bigger, and on the side it has the usual buttons for volume up and down and the SIM tray. And on the sides the phone is a lot shinier. But being shiny, it also means that this phone is a fingerprint magnet. But once I throw on a case, that problem goes away. On the other side you have the power switch, and right below that you have the 5G antenna, which I'm pointing at right now. Here are some more angles to show you the color and the back of the phone. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and turn on the phone. While the phone was booting up, I thought it might be a good idea to give a comparison between the iPhone 10 and iPhone XS Max. iPhone XS Max is my current iPhone, which I'm switching over from, and before that I had the iPhone 10. So on the left is the iPhone 10, on the middle is the iPhone XS Max, and on the right is the new iPhone 12 Pro Max. But then I also realized that my wife has the iPhone 11 Pro Max, so that might be the most appropriate comparison since a lot of users are switching over from the iPhone 11 Pro Max to the iPhone 12 Pro Max. You can clearly see the difference between the camera modules on the iPhone 11 Pro Max versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Camera module is a lot bigger on the 12 Pro Max. The screen on the iPhone 12 Pro Max is slightly bigger as the bezels are a little smaller. You can clearly see that the iPhone 12 Pro Max looks a lot bigger than last year's flagship model. This next comparison is for folks that are upgrading from an iPhone 10 to an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Here's the overall difference in size between the two devices, and here's what it looks like from the front. A lot more real estate, which can be a good or a bad thing depending on what you like. If you're upgrading from an iPhone 10 or 10s, you'll definitely feel the difference in size. And lastly, here's a comparison between the iPhone XS Max and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. By the way, I have wrapped the phone with some carbon fiber wrap so it looks like that, but I think original color is space gray. The comparison is very similar to the iPhone 11 Pro Max, so I'm not going to bore you with going over the same stuff again. And to quickly show you guys, here's what it looks like from the front. Same difference just like the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And here's what all four models look like from the back. From top to bottom, you have the iPhone 10, the XS Max, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and finally the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Next, I went ahead and quickly set up the phone by following the instructions and went ahead and activated it. Once it got activated, this is what it looked like from inside. Pretty basic stuff, right? And right off the bat, I couldn't really tell any difference between the two screens. I believe both phones use the same OLED technology. Next, I turned on the camera app to take some pictures. The picture quality looks a lot better than the previous iPhones. At least that's what the first impression is. I guess my regular viewers will find out if the iPhone 12 camera is better or not. Because when I make my food videos, I usually use the iPhone as the top mount camera. So from now on, I'll be using this iPhone 12 Pro Max instead of my older iPhone. Anyways, that was everything that I wanted to share. That was my unboxing and my first impressions. Drop a comment, let me know what you think. Which version are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go with the Max or maybe just stick to the regular iPhone 12? I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and a like because that would really help out my channel. Thanks.